Good morning. Good morning, Fit Fam. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me and you're new, hi, hello, good morning. My name is Maya and I am your host of Motivation and Muscles with Maya. It's just a little bit of a muscle. Just a little. Ting, okay. We have smoothie. Okay, so I have 2 scoops of protein, unflavored protein. I have a little bit over a cup and a half or a little bit over a cup of pineapple. The liquid base is pineapple juice. And I did add some spinach in here. I forgot my ginger. I think the ginger would have really topped it off well. And then I have new, glass boba straws. Because sucking out of those little straws, okay, you get it. And plus I have my water over there. I'm not going to get it. But good morning. Good morning. Anywho, today's focus is going to be on the word anger. Can we talk about it? Can we really talk about anger? This is the thing. Anger is not a bad thing. I think we think anger is bad, so we try to suppress, right? I'm not going to be angry about that. I'm going to let it go, which, by the way, let it go, those words bother me. They have bothered me for years. Letting something go, this is a thing, right? I can let that go. I can throw it away. I can be done with it. But some of our emotions, traumas, things that we've gone through, they're not tangible. They're hard to just let it go, depending on the severity of that thing or the trauma, right? So when I hear the words let it go, I think of things. I don't think of your emotions, your feelings, and the things that you've been through. So you will never hear me say, let that go. I'm not going to do that. Those are 3 words that I try to stay away from. I think it's insensitive. And I'm going to get off my soapbox. So instead of using the words let it go, I try to use the words let's work through. Let's work through that thing. Because the only way is through. And that's just life. You can't get to, I know in New York we have boroughs. I'm not in New York now, but I am born and raised in New York. There are boroughs, right? You know, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, so on and so forth, Staten Island, Jersey. And to get to these places, some of them you have to take a tunnel or you have to take a bridge. You have to go through, right? And just imagine going through a trial, right? And instead of just letting it go without learning anything, but you're processing through and you come out on the other end, just imagine how much of a greater person you will be than you was before the trial. It's hard to think that way because it's like, Maya, I'm in the trial right now. I can see no way out. I get it. But let's not package how we're feeling, especially anger, in a cute little bucket or basket or box or gift and put it away. Because things that you let go of, they have the ability of returning, coming back. So I'd rather work through this thing, right? And sometimes I do get angry. Angry is a part of an emotion. It's an emotion that it's God-given. Being angry is okay. Being frustrated is okay. Being disappointed is okay. As long as we don't allow these feelings and emotions take over us and control us and control our behavior and thinking and speech. I'm not speaking because I know this. I'm speaking because I'm learning. And there is plenty of scriptures on the word anger that supports what I'm saying. So Proverbs 14:29 says, whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has a hasty temper exalts folly. The one who exalts anger is just foolish. They make foolish decisions. I've done it. Have you ever been so angry that you can't even freaking think straight? And you start doing some bizarre things when you look back? And don't let your stuff be recorded. I've had a very, very, very angry moment in January. And I and I have a camera. And I went outside and did something very foolish, and the camera caught my foolishness. It's recorded. Now, it's not recorded for the world to see, but it's recorded for me and my family to see. And I'm thoroughly embarrassed about it. We can chuckle about it now, but there's a sense of embarrassment. Like, okay, now my cat is playing with the cap I just let go. Okay, so what about Proverbs 15:1? A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. And I say it all the time, we gotta be careful what we say to people too. We don't know what we stirring up in other people. Okay? We need to always be tender to people. And that's hard, right? Because the culture says match energy for energy. Oh, if you doing this, I'm doing that. Nah. Miss Obama said it right. When they go low, we go high. And that's hard. But I just don't have that much time on this earth to be matching energy for energy, especially when it's negative. So Ephesians 4:26 says, be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. So the Bible is saying anger is a natural part of life. I can be angry about the death of my mom. I can be angry that my husband won't help me wash these dishes. I can be angry that my children do not go to church as often as they should. I can be angry at my job because they don't pay me enough. And the list goes on. But my behavior, and before the behavior, how am I thinking and processing about that thing? Because if you just allow anger to stew, and stew, what's normally going to happen is you're going to speak the things that you're thinking, and you're going to behave in the way that you're thinking and speaking. So let's see. Last scripture, Psalm 37:8, refrain from anger, stay away from it, and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it only tends to evil. See, the anger is not evil. It's what happens after that that's evil and sinnish. And once again, if you hear that noise, that's my cat, Chico, the oldest one. He's only like 5 or 6 years old, so he's not old. But I got him when he was 3 weeks. So when he uses the litter, he doesn't know to cover it. So he's like scratching my wall. I used to get angry about that. I don't anymore. He's not done. It's okay, Chico. Psst. Chico. Hi, lover. Okay. So we're going to keep on rolling. So yeah, anger. And most likely today, something's going to tick you off. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do about this anger issue that we have? I know what I've been doing. Speaking my piece. So for example, the closest one to me is my husband, right? So if I have an issue with something that he's done, I don't immediately, let me just back up. For me, I have to have a plan. Like the STOP plan. S is for stop. T is for think, O is for operate. In the spirit, do not sin, P is pray. I have to go through that. I also have the 4-7-8 method where I inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and then exhale for 8. I have to have these plans in place or fill in the blank. So for example, if I have an issue with my husband, right away, I don't go to him. I'm learning not to go to him. I'm learning to just wait and breathe, because the response that I need from him, the response that would help the situation, the response that I need from him depends on how I speak to him. And I can go with all of this because I'm justified. I can go with all of that, right? But I'm not going to get the appropriate response back. I'm going to probably get a shutdown. Or he's going to match my energy. But most likely my husband, he's just going to be like this. Because he don't respond to all of that. He just doesn't respond to it. And I shouldn't be speaking to him or to anybody in that manner, right? So when someone has wronged you, the least we can do for them and for ourselves is just to sit for a second and process. We don't have to come to people in anger and bitterness and wrath and, and acting all. No, we can let people know, listen, I'm angry. This is my angry face. I'm angry with you. You did X, Y, and Z. Didn't appreciate it. So we can have boundaries. We can be stern. We can be sharp with our speech, but season our words with salt. We can be angry, not sinning. Not sinning. So let's focus on the word anger. Okay. And, we'll come back and we'll wrap this thing up in preparation for having an awesome day, right? So let's go. That's 5 minutes. So you have a peaceful rest of your day. I hope that you do not and will not experience any anger today, but we know life be life and people be peopling, right? Work be working. But that we have enough self-control to not act out. Anger is okay, but that we're not led by it. I know I'm going to do my best. And one more thing that I'm learning, when someone can get me so upset, like where I am just doing silly things, for me, my opinion, I'm saying that you have enough power to get me out of control. You are not my God. And if you can get me there, that means I hold you at a high esteem, close to where God is, and I hold no one there but God. So I will be in control, because the day I said yes to Jesus, I was given everything I need to fight this wicked world. I was given everything. But the question is, am I going to utilize the tools that was given to me? I'm choosing yes. So to all my new subscribers, welcome. And I will see you guys a little bit later for our challenge, our exercise challenge for the month of July. We are going up by 5 reps, which is a total of 20 reps today. So I will see you guys a little bit later. Have a good one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.